What's up, GameSpotters? This is Aaron Sampson bringing you a beginner's guide to the Twisted Metal demo. Whether you're an old roadhound or never taken an explosive gurney up the tailpipe, by now hopefully you've downloaded the Twisted Metal demo and realized, hey, this is kind of hard. Learning the controls aside, give it about 2 hours to master. Twisted Metal is mainly hard because it subscribes to the belief that if you take damage, a team of magic helper monkeys doesn't regenerate it for you on the fly. You need to go find health. Step 1, newbie, know your map. Map memorization makes up a huge portion of your ability to go toe-to-toe with clowns, skulls, dolls, and holy men, and they would all love to hang your daddy bags like an air freshener from their rearview mirror. The best way for you to learn the ropes is to start in single-player bot matches as Talon the Helicopter. Talon is markedly easier to control than ground vehicles, which you should do the tutorial to learn how to operate properly. The usual press all buttons method will serve you poorly. Start your first match by getting away from the scrum, and by scrum I mean that crazy multi-car pileup that characterizes the start of most matches. Spoiler, the big rig wins. Take a nice roundabout tour of the map and look for the blue tombstone icon with the cross in the middle. Those are the health pickups. In the demo you'll find them in such places as the supermarket, the stadium, the roof of the shopping mall, in the building with a helicopter landing pad, the church, and in the swimming pool. These health drops matter because depending on what vehicle you've chosen, all tactical decisions you make to run or fight will revolve around your proximity to those health pickups. Let's delve into that statement further. In the demo, go to the vehicle selection screen. Twisted Metal is a class-based game, and you will play your class. Really, you don't have much of a choice. There's no respawn in the bot matches. Each vehicle is broken down into attributes, speed, armor, and special weapons. But forget all that. You can instantly tell what a vehicle does and how it fights simply by looking at it. Light vehicles look like cars. They can only go toe-to-toe with larger vehicles for a short period of time before needing to go for health and then returning to finish off their foes. They're great for chasing down damaged opponents who are going for health themselves. They can also wait a little bit longer to go for health because they can outrun other classes to get there. Medium vehicles look like SUVs, or the Ghostbuster wagon. These vehicles can and should go toe-to-toe in prolonged gunfight. On average, they have better weapons than lighter vehicles and can soak up a lot more damage. Medium vehicles, though, have medium speed and cannot outrun lighter vehicles, so they have to go for the health pickups, say around half health, especially if they need to go far. Also, some vehicles in this class have an awesome 360-degree turret. This allows players to put a steady stream of fire on their opponents while avoiding direct lines of attack where opponents can return fire. Super nifty. Heavy vehicles look like vans, or in the case of Darkseid, a semi-truck. Heavy vehicles are cumbersome, damage-dealing beasts that can snuff out life with both conventional weapons or by ramming them. Heavy vehicles, however, are slow and can't outrun anybody, so you should probably stay close to health pickups as much as possible. Also, definitely throw your weight around. Finally, you've got your specialty vehicles, such as the Ultralight Reaper and the highly specialized Talon Helicopter. These vehicles can only play hit and run and must consume a constant stream of health to survive. Okay, so now we have our classes laid out. Plan your first round around health drops. Don't worry so much about special weapons as a beginner. Yes, you need them. Yes, they deal the most damage to other vehicles. But for the most part, you can just pick them up and pull your special weapon trigger until it goes click. So let's say you just won your first fight, or you're about to lose a fight, and you need to get to health. Some of the drops are easy to get to. The one in the pool, the ground level in the supermarket, and the one in the church. These health drops are also easy though for everyone else to get to, and will be less available to you on a more consistent basis. There's another class of health drops on top of buildings, such as the one on top of the helicopter landing pad building, and to some extent the one in the stadium. The often narrow paths leading to these pickups are great places for heavier vehicles to trap lighter vehicles and demolish them. They're also great places to drop mines and destroy trailing vehicles. These oftentimes will become your bread and butter as the ones on ground level are used up. Finally, there are complex health pickups such as the one on top of the mall. These ones require you to drive up a series of ramps, blow up an antenna, and then jump over a hole in the roof to reach. These are not health pickups you want to rely on when you are about to die. Keep practicing with those bots until you have the map down solid, and then you're going to be ready for humans. Alright, now you're in your first match against other people. These are objective-based maps, but to start off with, just worry about winning your gunfights. Start as Meat Wagon. Meat Wagon is the Ghostbuster car and has the most well-rounded balance of speed damage, knockback attacks, and the ability to withstand damage. As with all vehicles, your special weapon is your most powerful weapon. It's the one with the S in the middle of your special weapon select screen, and will verbally announce every time it's ready to go. For example, Meat Wagon has an explosive gurney that has a great knockback attack. But before you use your special weapon, learn how to disable other vehicles. If you press up on the D-pad, you'll fire a disabling bolt. This stops your opponent dead in the water and lets you get maximum damage with your special weapon. This is true for Talon's miniguns, Darksider's ramming maneuver, and Reaper's RPG. Next, let's say you're being chased. You can rear fire all of your weapons with back on the D-pad, and also drop mines with left on the D-pad. If you're being chased all the way to a health pickup, rear fire everything you've got, and chances are it will deter your foe and may even kill them. Or better than rear firing is the quick 180 to boost maneuver. Do this by skid turning 180 degrees and holding down the right analog stick while jamming it backwards. If you pull the move off, you should be driving in reverse at top speed with all of your guns and special weapons coming to bear on your pursuer. You can even drop mines for added insult. The rear boost alone can also bring your vehicle to a dead stop much faster than brakes, so I highly recommend using it. Also, let's say the other team's gotten effective with Talon the helicopter. Destroy it by using your disabling bolt up on the D-pad and get it on the ground. Once it's on the ground, ram and shoot it, and it should blow up pretty fast. Speaking of, if you kill a foe, the unfortunate driver and passenger will end up running around like human torches. By running them over, you get health and weapons. That's been our beginner's guide to the Twisted Metal demo. As always, if you have tips and tricks of your own, we'd love to see them in the comments below. And thanks for watching.
Gunner kill. Random weapon awarded.